Adiutor laborantium, bonorum rectorum meum, custos ad propugnaculum, defensorque credentium, exaltator humilium, fractor superbientium, gubernator fidelium, hostis in penitentium.
My name is Margaret MacLeod. I'm the chairperson of the Inchinnan Historical Interest Group. We're here at the site of All Hallows today. We are doing a geophysics survey of the site. A site where the church was based for centuries. Round about the site are gravestones dating back to the 17th century.
I'm Len Seath and I'm the Vice Chair of the Inchinnan Historical Interest Group. We think on this site there are the remains of three different churches, a 12th century, a 19th century and a 20th century church, and we would like to find the footprint of these three churches.
I'm Hannah Brown and I'm the Community Engagement Officer for magnitude surveys, which means I'm doing the geophysics. We're doing magnetometry, and we're doing RES, which is earth resistance. So we're hoping that the combination of two techniques should give us a good overall picture. We found what we think is the line of the old road that runs past the church and across over the field. And we've also found a lot of debris in the fields. They're quite magnetically noisy, so we think this might be hiding any other archaeology that's underneath there.
My name's Nicola and I'm an archaeologist, work for Northlight Heritage in Glasgow, and been helping here in the dig at Inchinnan. So everything that we find in the ground that comes out is obviously very mucky and muddy, so we have to give it a scrub up, give it a wash to see if we can actually find any interesting bits of pottery or anything that turns up any different colours or words or markings and things like that on the pottery that helps us identify things or give a date to it, that type of thing. These are quite interesting, these two bits here. They just looked like a bit of stone until I washed them up, and it turns out they look like they're quite old pieces of medieval pottery that have come out of one of the trenches. We've had a few pieces of this coming out of the trench where the schools have actually been working. They found our oldest pottery to date, and it looks like there's another couple of pieces have just come out here. I'm not sure the exact dates, but maybe between sort of 14th, 15th century possibly, or around about those dates. And they're certainly older than the majority of the pottery we have found on the site. So
there's also a school involvement. We have Inchinnan Primary, Kirklenuke Primary, Barsale and St Anne's hopefully, and also the high school in Renfrew are coming along to the dig.
I'm Anne McGinnigal and my role is working with the schools, coordinating visits by the archaeologists and the geophysicists. The schools have shown a great interest in this because of it being local history, so we're hoping that they get something out of it.
The kids are really enthusiastic, they're really engaged, they're very excited at the thought of finding things today, and they've had a good look around the gravestones, and they were very excited at washing the artefacts as well.
My name's Katie Firth and I'm a community archaeologist, so I work on projects like this to try and get as many people in the local community involved, and in this particular project my job was involving the local schools. So we've had hundreds of local school children here. What we're doing is giving them a taste of archaeological excavation, looking after the finds that we find and how to take care of them, how to wash the soil off them, and we're doing a bit of gravestone recording as well. But they've all really enjoyed it, even when it's been really terrible weather. The kids have had really smiling faces when they leave, and you hear some really nice comments like, I want to be an archaeologist, or this is so cool, this is the best trip ever.
The community itself is actively interested in becoming involved in the work as well, and putting their names forward for volunteering.
I'm a volunteer, saw a notice in the local supermarket and thought I haven't done this before, so give it a go. Fascinated by it. I thought you'd just get a metal detector and a big shovel and a pick and a few trowels and go for it. But it's a lot more technical than that, I suppose. A lot more painstaking. But it's really interesting. I didn't know what we were going to find because I didn't really know anything about it when I got here.
some glass, maybe painted glass, stained glass, which might be medieval, so we're getting very excited about that.
Small fragments, but when you come across something shiny, it gets excited, even though it's only a bit of glass.
We think it's a plant pot. There were two on either side of the front door of the manse, and you can see these on an old photograph of the manse. Hopefully we'll find objects which are very much older than these.
Also, there's a lot of demolition debris which could be from the medieval church as well. It's underneath the floor of the 1904 church.
But I'm fascinated by the process. A lot harder work than I thought it would be as well.
After we've got data from the geophysics, we will commence a dig which will last for 3 or 4 weeks. The dig will be in the graveyard and the surroundings of the graveyard, and hopefully this will recover some interesting materials.
Emigantem per tumultum, segliis jus infinitum, trahat posedat supernum, vitae portum vocerimum, hymnum sanctum in seculum, zelos utrahas hostiorum, paradisi in gaudium. Marvellous. Well done.